Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Tonight, we are drinking a brand new product from the best distillery on the planet, Bardstown Bourbon Company. See, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Tonight, we're drinking Bardstown Bourbon Company Phifer Pavitt Reserve number 2. This is a straight bourbon whiskey that was taken from the state of Tennessee and then finished in Kentucky inside of Phifer Pavitt Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon barrels. This brown bugger comes in at 50% alcohol by volume, 100 proof. It is just a gorgeous bottle. It weighs like 300 pounds. I should know, because, it's got a brown label, which is really pretty, with gold lettering on it. It says Phifer Pavitt Reserve right on there in gold letters, so you know that they got first place because of gold, and only winners get gold. I got it. Oh, that was close. This is one of the collaborative series bottles from the Bardstown Bourbon Company. They do a bunch of stuff with Phifer Pavitt, with Copper and Kings. They're just making friends all over the world and then saying, give me all your barrels and your money. Except for probably not the money part, but they're definitely taking their barrels. They're probably paying for them though, which is the opposite of what I said before. 18 months. 18 months. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Let me tell you. That's how long Bardstown Bourbon Company finishes their whiskeys for. This son of a bitch was finished for 18 months inside the Phifer Pavitt Cabernet Sauvignon barrel. 18 months. It's a long time. If we sit here too much longer, I'm going to die of thirst. And I think that it's time for me to get a little bit of vitamin B. Bourbon. Get it. America. Sometimes you nail the long pour and sometimes you don't. And I nailed that one. When we work together, we bring out the best in each other. Our joint adventure between Bardstown Bourbon Company and the Phifer Pavitt Winery starts with exceptional 10-year-old Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey. We then polish it for 18 months. I already said that. Super smart, way ahead of them. And decadent? Is that the right word? Decadent? We then polish it for 18 months in decadent Phifer Pavitt Cabernet barrels from Napa Valley. Deep, indulgent notes. I'm not going to read the notes, because if I read the notes, then guess what? I'm not even doing my job. And what am I paying myself for? You flip around the bottle, and there's the Phifer Pavitt logo right there. She is a cowboy girl, cowgirl, and she's got rope, or probably a lasso, to just wrangle up everything she wants to wrangle, and she's wearing a hat, which goes to prove my point. Cowgirl all day. This bottle retails for roughly $130, which makes me feel pretty bad about spilling some of it on my leg. But now my leg's value went up significantly. This morning, woke up, leg value down. Pour a little bit of this on it, boom, leg value through the roof. Beautiful, beautiful Phifer. Here we go. Ooh. Citrusy goodness. This smells like an orange went out on a date with a date, because that's what it smells like. It smells like an orange and a date or a plum. Whoa, wait a second. Wait 1 second. Strong chocolate. That smells ridiculously similar to a Dove dark chocolate bar. There's a lot going on here. Blood orange mixed with a datey plum thing, and then chocolate. Dark chocolate, so dark chocolate, but also a little bit of Coca-Cola. Sweet, it's more like a Pepsi. I take it back, it's like a Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola date orange chocolate in tremendous amounts of alcohol. I don't even have to taste this Phifer Pavitt because it smells so good. I don't even have to have it. I could just sit here and smell it all night. And then guess what? My wife couldn't even get mad at me. She'd be like, what were you doing? I'd be like, smelling whiskey. And she'd be like, that's asinine. The nose is ridiculous. I love the nose. I love it. The more I smell it, the more I love it. This is gonna be a biatch to edit. Do you get it? Do you get what I'm talking about? Chocolatey cola with some raisins and plums and dates. Chocolate. Do you get that? Down the hatch. What the heck? Ooh, it's a curvy road. It's a curvy road full of thrills and happiness and fun times. And enjoyable. So good. Brakes. Hit the brakes, Porter. No, keep going. Just gonna keep going. What a finish. That's tremendous. I love it. I love that. I love it. 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 And I'm gonna marry it. It makes everything on my body that's capable of smiling smile. This is like a California raisin mixed with vanilla extract, like a real boozy California raisin. Remember the California raisin guy? They were like in a band. They played like blues or something. It's like those guys wandered home after a show, smelling like whiskey. That's what it smells like. Front of the palate, sweet. Mid-palate sweet, then it shoots up the walls of your mouth, like right up them. Like a cat's trying to get away from a bear, just climbs up inside your mouth super fast. Then it takes over the back of the palate, and you're getting some spice there. Some like rye spice and some like winter spices. And there's some clove and some cinnamon just dancing around. Gonna be totally honest. This is my honest face. I didn't expect it to be that good. It's Tennessee whiskey. Sometimes I have problems enjoying Tennessee whiskey, sometimes. So coming into this, knowing that the price point of the bottle was $130 and then finished in a wine cask, like was Cabernet Sauvignon gonna be good enough to cover up some of the problems that Tennessee whiskeys tend to have? And I wasn't sure. And I was completely stupid for thinking that because it's really good. All right, back to normal face. At $130 a bottle, I always recommend trying it before buying it. With bottles this expensive, I'll always tell you to try it before you buy it because nobody wants to buy an expensive bottle, get it home, America the cork out of the son of a bitch, take a sip and go, what the heck, I don't like that. And I've done it before, but this is not that for me. This is ridiculously good. My name is Matt, and this is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on finding bottles like this that you can stare at and love, and then drink and love. Or just for the heck of it, you just pour a glass and smell it for a while and love it. Or just don't. But know in the back of your head that if you ever wanted to, you could. And if you can't, then you want to. And if it doesn't make sense to you, it makes sense to me. Because, where was I again? I can't remember. It'll all work out in the edit for sure.